So welcome to day 111. Um, yeah, we're like 111 days into the year now, which feels like crazy. What also feels like crazy is that I'm back here. So I'm back here in, albeit, if I actually show you, if it will let me, albeit a very messy room, because there's just loads of rubbish, essentially. Um, because I've only just moved back right last night, that you would have seen if you saw yesterday's video. The first half of the video was in Leamington, and then the second half of it was here. But yeah, it feels good to be back. I mean, look at this already. I feel like this as a desk setup is like 10 times better than what I had before. And if you see it up here, it is, oh, if it'll even focus, it's being an arsehole. But it is just gone 7 o'clock. I woke up at 6, so a bit of a slower morning, but just wanted to do like the first day where I was getting into it, sat here at my desk nice and early in the morning. Would have wanted to get up earlier, but didn't really get home last night until about 8, and then went to go and get a bit of chippy fish and chips. It was only £5.50, battered sausage and chips. I thought that was really good. But yeah, did that, and then by the time I came back, ate that, spoke to my parents a bit, and came up here to set up my monitor and stuff like that. It was already like 10:30. So by the time I woke up at 6, I, should have been getting up later as it were, but here I am. So yeah, essentially, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing, and I'll keep you updated as the day goes on. I'll stitch another clip here towards the end of the day talking about what I got up to and excuse me, where the day took me. There we go. So I am back. It is still day 111. What you saw there was like the first, well, it was a little 2-minute clip of me speaking about the fact that I was obviously back here, back at home. But honestly, what followed that was a crazy day of, this is like, I think the first time genuinely in a long time that I have felt complete, just, there's no other way of describing it other than it's burnout. Essentially, that's what it is. It's burnout. And it's not terrible. It's not like, I've heard of stories where people have been burnt out to the point of going to hospital, but genuinely, in terms of stress, anxiety, and everything that goes with it, for my own health, genuinely, like for my own health and well-being, I have to chill the fuck out. The problem with burnout is that, especially in the space that I'm in, it's very hard to speak about it or understand exactly what it looks like. And maybe it comes around in different ways for different people. As I'm like recording this, I've got a fucking banging headache, so I'm going to try and get all of this out of the way like as quickly as I can, essentially, because I'm just going to watch a couple of videos and go to bed. It's like 8 o'clock now, so 13 hours after you saw that, and I essentially didn't really get any work done today because I was sat there for hours looking at the screens and at points having my head in my hands, sobbing. Like I had my head in my hands. I was at some points just almost crying hysterically because I was so overwhelmed, anxious, to the point of feeling like I was reliving my darkest days of last year when I was at uni and depressed and like at my worst like points, literally like was trying to say that I wanted to like die, you know. And the truth is, like back then, like I didn't really want to. It was just like everything in those moments of like the darkest points, and they happened more frequently, which is why I started thinking that way. Was if I'm at uni or if I'm running this business and I feel like this and this keeps going, like there is no point. Like I don't care what comes with it. If I feel like this while I'm running it, no, like nothing. You know, no amount of money will pay. To be enough for me to be experiencing that. Ultimately, now that I'm obviously in a better headspace towards the end of the day, and you didn't, have to see all that shit throughout the middle of the day. Ultimately, I understand that not every day is like that, and not every day has to be like that. But what today has been is a stark warning to me that letting anxiety get hold of you is really dangerous, and it can lead to a lot of burnout. Now, in a way, even in my head now, I feel like it's almost a cop out talking about burnout and stuff when the whole point is that I haven't like been working today. But obviously that's the point, right? Is that when I think 24/7 about my business and my work life, and I literally don't even think about like the fact that it's a possibility to just exist and be happy to be in a nice warm bed with the birds chirping outside, it's still light at this time of night, etc. When I get so in like thinking that the business is the be all and end all of my life and the whole fucking world, then this is the shit that happens as a result of it. Because ultimately it's not that important. But it definitely feels like it if you let it become your whole world. Now, I'm still going to work really hard on my business because it's my, biggest goal and it's what I want to work towards. And I do love the actual job of doing it. I love doing a good job. It's very hard when you're not doing a good job and everything that comes with it. And that's where the stress and anxieties come from. But ultimately, it comes from thinking 24/7 about the business and taking in all of the anxieties, all the stresses, and not finding an effective way to get rid of that. That's what burnout comes from, right? It's working day and night to try and achieve your dreams. Not getting them straight away, that's fine. That's discipline. You have to understand that it's not going to come straight away. It's not going to come out of struggle. The burnout arises when you're working day and night and you don't recharge. That's what burnout is, right? You're burning what's the phrase? Like you're burning the candle from both ends or whatever. Like it's, I'm depleting my energy. I'm not letting it go back up. But the thing is, I'm like working on the business, which is tiring me. And then when I'm not working on the business, I'm worrying about the business, which is just tiring me even more. So like, when do I rest and have time to think about things? And like when you're talking about productivity, I guess the whole idea isn't like that for 12 hours a day I need to be doing stuff. It's like also the fact that if I spend 12 hours there but I'm miserable and could have got it done in like 3 hours if I just wasn't like just, being so burnt out, then what's worth it at the end of the day? So yeah, today has been like a stark warning of like my first proper day back home, and if I don't start to get my life in order here and just put it together properly, then that's no good, right? So essentially I just want to relax tonight, go to sleep. I'm going to wake up nice and early, go on a walk with my dad, I think, at like 6:30. So I might set some stuff up to do some work before then. get the most important things done, and then essentially, yeah, see some more, just try and recoup from the day. There's lots and lots of things. There's plenty of work to keep me going throughout the days on the business. It's more about how I control my emotions, because at the minute, like, I was so fucked up today at one point that I was like, I need help with this. Like, this is, my mind is a storm right now. Ultimately, it doesn't have to be like that all the time, but in those moments, I felt like nothing could fucking, you know, solve or fix any of it. So, yeah, there's that.